Hey there, what's going on, everybody? Chance Ghanem here, and welcome back to the second episode of An Entrepreneur's Take on the Bible. This is the Bible that I am reading from, just so you guys know. Just want to put that out there. And guys, today we're talking about Proverbs 2. So Proverbs 2, I'll put the entire writing below. But what I want to take away, and the few key things that I took away, was the first part of this passage is talking about chasing down wisdom. And it's talking about going through all these struggles to go chase down wisdom from God. And that's something I want you guys to realize, because a lot of people think wisdom from God and they hear stuff about the Bible and they don't see how that actually impacts their life. Well, guess what? Chasing down the wisdom of God is plugging into, different things like this or different things on the internet or going to church, all that kind of stuff. But guys, chasing down the wisdom of God is also chasing down the wisdom for your dream life. And that's something I want you guys to think about. Like, when you have a dream, God has implanted a dream in every single one of our hearts, every single one of our minds. And once you guys have that dream and you can see that dream life, you need to actually go out and get the knowledge. Guys, when I was in middle of nowhere, Illinois, I had no income, I had no money, I was going to college, I was working as a fry cook, I wasn't doing anything I wanted to do with my life. And I ended up, going to the internet to find wisdom, because I saw a dream life. I saw a life like this where I could travel. I had time freedom. I didn't work for a boss. Like, I had all these dreams. I saw this lifestyle that I had. And I actually went out and I found the information I needed. I found the mentors I wanted. I went to events. I paid and I had to do like everything, and I barely had any money, but I made everything happen to go get the knowledge that I needed to make my dreams happen. Because a lot of people only think about, oh, I just need to follow God, follow God, follow God. And yes, you do. But you also have to follow the dreams that God puts in your hearts. And that's something where, when it comes to chasing down wisdom, you need to do that, because this is something it says later, and I want to quote this. Wisdom will save you from the ways of wicked men. Wisdom will save you from the ways of wicked men. What I want to really simplify this down to, and really help this make sense for you in your life, is learn from other people's mistakes. Gain wisdom from other people's failures. So when that comes to you, that failure or that, that something that wicked men, whether it's in the way of, you have controversy in your business. If you're a Forex trader, maybe it's just you taking losses in the Forex markets and you need to know how to deal with that. Or maybe it's like when you see something and it's happened already before, you can learn because I taught you how to use risk management. I taught you all the different things. Or maybe in other aspects of your life, if you're trying to diet, if you're trying to diet and get healthy because God's put it on your heart to step on a scale and say like, yo, I need to get healthy. Like, I need to live a long life, because if I'm going to work in if I'm going to be a follower of God, if I'm going to go out here and do his work, I can't be out of shape. I can't be, I got to be someone people look up to. Guys, I stepped on the scale January 2019 at 350 pounds. I sit right here at 240 pounds. I lost 110 pounds so far this year. It can be done. What I want you to understand is learn from the mistakes of others. If I'm telling you guys, this is how I lost the weight, this is how it's done, this is what you have to do, if you just listen and do what I did, you can get the results I have. And it works in everything in life. And I'm not just saying me. I'm just using me for an example, because I'm the one right here speaking. But I want you guys to really understand at the bottom of my heart that if you really, really realize that God has put a dream in your heart and he is telling you to go out and chase the wisdom, go out and find the mentors. Guys, we have social media. There's no excuse for you not to get the information you need to make your dream a reality. You need to reach out to people on Facebook, and it might be awkward. It might be weird, but God said to chase down wisdom with everything you have. Chase down wisdom with everything you have. And that's something I truly believe you need to do in all aspects of your life, in religion, but also to make your dreams reality, because there's so many people out here not living their dream life, and God wants us to live our best life. God wants us to be happy 24/7. God wants us to be a light in the world, and to be a light in the world, you got to love what you do. You got to love your life. And I challenge all you guys to take one step today. Take one step today to get closer to your dream life. Maybe that is just stopping, setting back, because maybe like, Chance, what is a dream life? I was never taught about dream life in school. College, there was no class on like how to prepare your dream life. So let me just talk to you guys about this real quick. The last thing I want to talk about is just close your eyes right now, and I want you guys to imagine that money isn't real. Money isn't real. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. Now I want you to think like you don't have a job, you don't have a boss, and you can go live and spend time with whoever you want to spend time with, travel wherever you want to travel, do whatever you want to do, and make money while you do it. Because that's the amazing thing, guys, with the internet. There's so many ways to make money from the internet. And guess what? The internet is all over the world. Guys, I trade Forex and do a couple other things online that I help other people do. But the big thing about this is there's all kinds. And you don't have to do what I do. You can be watching this video and be like, yo, Chance, I love soccer. And okay, if you love soccer, perfect. You know what you should do? You should start a soccer podcast or a soccer YouTube, and you should start making that and building that and doing research on how to build that up. And you can build a whole brand over the next 2-3 years that around soccer, and you can be making money talking about soccer all day long. And that life is possible. And I want you to realize that you need to go search and go find that wisdom. You know, maybe your dreams are something different. Maybe your dream is to be a professional, the best doctor in the world. Maybe your dreams are to go out and help a ton of people, and you don't even want to make money. All you want to do is donate your time 24/7. Guys, whatever that dream life looks for you, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about it right now. I want you guys to think about that dream life, and I want you guys to really, really understand that life is possible. That's the life that God wants you to live. God wants you to be happy. God wants you to be fulfilled. And every single day you need to go chase that. You need to go chase the knowledge so that you don't make the mistakes other people have made. Guys, it'll speed up your process tremendously. My favorite mentors are the ones that are in their 50s, 60s, 70s. Because they've been through so much, and I can learn so much from them. And that's something I think you guys should definitely keep in your head moving forward when it comes to learning life lessons and learning about, how to appreciate time, how to appreciate relationships. One of my mentors that I listened to, Jesse Itzler, he's an entrepreneur, but he's really, really interesting when he talks about spending time with people. He said, okay, now how many, if I'm thinking about me and my grandparents, right? My grandparents are in their 70s. And he came over and he said, let's say your grandparents live another 15, 20 years, healthy, all good, right? That's amazing, right? So you got 25 more years with your grandparents. And then he said, okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to think about how many times do you see them a year? And then if I can answer one time, because now I live in Miami, that means you have 25 times left with your grandparents. If you guys think about it in that perspective, it's going to really make you appreciate life more. That's why when we were out for our wedding in Mexico, it was one of the most amazing experiences because I had that in my mind every second. I made sure I made the most of every second with every individual because I don't know how much time or how many times I have left with them. So it's one of those things where when you're going out to gather wisdom, yes, it's cool to go gather wisdom on your dreams, but it's also good to go gather wisdom from other people who have lived life and who've had lives that you want. Guys, always learn from people who have what you want. There's two things you can learn from, right? The people who have what you want and the Bible. That's it. That's all you can learn from other pastors, everyone who's preaching the Bible. But guys, that's all I want to talk about today. That's Proverbs 2. We'll be back tomorrow with Proverbs 3. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Hopefully you guys are finding value from this. And I am uploading this as a podcast, so everybody listening to this on Spotify, on all the podcast networks, thank you so much for listening as well.